Hey, thanks for coming to Larger Curves today. Make sure you smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, and ring the bell. Curvies! Oh my gosh, I caught it live yesterday. Yep, sure did. With none other than Melody Cherie Rodgers, formerly of Love and Marriage Huntsville, over on OWN, you know, the Carlos King production, the show that she and her husband went and put over there. They produced, and then they changed the format just enough for it to not be her show anymore, but she was on it with her ex, who some might call crazy, none other than Baby Shirts, Martel Holt. And during the show, during the 7 seasons she was on the show, she had to endure her cheating husband, who was constantly harassing her, had a baby mama that was harassing her, making her life difficult. I mean, it was really crazy in these YouTube streets for a while with all that. You may remember that the baby's mom's name is called Coleslaw. Anyway, so Melody has been still going to court, even though the divorce is final. You may remember that Melody had to go to court because of harassment. And then Martel appealed it, and now he had to plead guilty, y'all. Anyway, this is going to be a 3-part story time with Melody Holt. This is part 1 of 3. Enjoy.
The enemy to cause me to do what they want me to do, so that I cannot be the one pouring all this good into my babies. Right? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? So I'm proud of me because I know my strength to control has nothing to do with me at all. Nothing to do with me. Because what Melody want to do is on some next level shit. Ooh. And I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. Y'all just don't know. I'm so thankful that I'm just here and I'm free. 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 And yeah, that's right, Miss Deborah. Yes. Because at any given moment, I could have made another decision that could have cost me everything. But I'm wise enough to know that that's what the enemy wants.
Control.
That's what the enemy wants. I'm far from a punk. I'm far from weak. The way I stand on business should show y'all that. But I work really hard to control myself and to think about my babies. So, if you don't agree with the way I handle anything, the way that I move with anything, you don't have to. Maybe I'm a little more mature than you. But I make a lot of decisions because I know my babies need me in their lives. Do you think I want to be in Alabama living? No. No. Do you think I want to be in Alabama living? Do you know how many other things I could be on if I was not in Alabama? Do you know how many times I keep being asked to move to LA? But I'm here because of my babies. So there are a lot of sacrifices being made for my babies, because I understand that I have been called to raise 4 beautiful future. Ain't they beautiful? They are. They are. Miss Deborah say inside and out. They are. But I have been given the task to raise 4 solid, beautiful pumpkins, and I stand on business about that. So even the people who want to be at times asking when I'm traveling to do this or do that or do that, Where her kids? Where her kids? You need to be at home being a mom, baby. If you talk to my kids, that's why my kids don't play about me. If you talk to my kids right now, my babies will tell you they don't play about their mama because they mama off the chain. Their mama gives them a love like none other. Why do y'all think they always all crawling up in the bed to sleep with me? It'd be 5 of us in the bed.
And then took them out to play.
Okay, Canava said show them how to work, then took them out to play.
They showed them about business. I wish more black families would do that.
Show them about business. They know. Baby, my kids outwork half the people on this live right now. They outwork half the people on this live right now.
All day long.
All day long. So, my pumpkins feel all the love. They get all the love. They're a little spoiled. They are. I ain't gonna lie. They are. But oh well. They spoil. But they also know how to take discipline. They also know how to take me communicating things with them that they need to work on. Okay? I just had a conversation with one of them this morning about strength in being able to walk away from certain fights that you're called to. And I don't mean physical fight. I'm just saying people bothering you or talking about you or whatever. Being able to walk away from that. And I use examples of some of these grown people on this internet that come from me. And I told that child of mine, I said, I'm 39. I said, could you imagine if every time somebody hit their live button to dog me that I'd go to war with them every time? Baby, you can't go to war with people all the time. See, I instill those kind of things into my children. So, I enjoy being a mom. I love being a mom, but I'm not going to be harassed because I chose you as their father. So with that being said, for the people who've been wondering, because I know y'all been following, okay? I know y'all been following, been keeping up with what's going on. Y'all pull all the court documents every day, every way. Okay, y'all do, okay? Every day and every way.
I like that.
Every day and every way. They do,
That's
though.
a good one.
They do. It's public. That's why Miss Deborah, yes, it's public. So, whenever I had finally, they said we nosy. They said not every way, yes. In every way, yes. Yes. So, when I had my most recent court date, finally, it was actually finally over. Finally over. First of all, let me say that and all of that stuff. Let me say this. First of all, the fact of the matter is, and y'all gonna share the live so the people can come hear it for themselves. Okay, you gotta go. You can be in
diagnosed with bipolar disorder though, so
watch right here. The strength for me was one, making the decision to go and show the evidence that I had to the magistrate and actually get a warrant. Because there's a lot of people around here don't even make that step. And they'll let people just keep playing in them. So that was the first piece of strength. It wasn't nothing about no bitterness. It wasn't nothing about no mad. It wasn't nothing about no angry. It was about what's right and what's wrong. And it was about me taking the stand of saying, you're not going to spend the rest of your life playing with me. And I'm going to show you what's going to happen every time you do. Okay? Okay? So, that was the first piece. Leading up to that, do y'all know how, but to the last, court thing that we finally had that was completed. That's why I'm talking about it too, because it's completed. Leading up to that, do y'all know how many times I was asked to drop it? Do you know how many times I was begged and pleaded with to drop it? How many times I was begged and asked just to not show up? How many times I was told my attorney talked with the city attorney, and if you don't show up, they won't pursue it. Can you want to follow your kids to be, you want me to go to jail, you want me to be arrested, you want me to, you know how many times I was hearing that? How often I was hearing that? Okay? Now, guess what I didn't do? Go for it and listen. So to all the people, right, who have an issue with there being a plea deal, okay, let me be clear. I did not drop it and let it go. That's what I wasn't gonna do. And I didn't. No matter how many times I was asked, no matter how many times I was begged, no matter how many times, you know how people try to use that whole I call them master manipulators. You don't think that I've been, enough, that I've been punished enough? You know how embarrassing that mugshot was? Like, you know how you don't think that's enough? And I still stood on business. And I said, yeah, no. I'm sorry, but no. I'm sorry, but no. 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 Okay? So, hence why there was still a court date. Okay? The other week. That's why. Because I didn't fall for the shenanigans. Oh, this finna be a good live. I hope y'all ready. But y'all be buying though. Sean got stuff pinned while I'm talking. Y'all buy and like and share and all at the same time. So, the last time we went to court, not when everything was finalized, but the time before. Because we had so many continuances. And not because of me, by the way. There was one that was because of me, and that was because the city attorney, and by the way, y'all, for the people who was also online talking about male need better attorneys, sweetie, I didn't have an attorney. I was subpoenaed as a witness for the state of Alabama, okay? For the city of Huntsville. That was not my attorney. See, whenever you have certain instances, then the city picks it up. So there was an attorney assigned, and the sheriff would show up at my house every time it was continued to subpoena me to show up to court. Okay? I was a witness. So, I'm just saying, because people have it so, backwards. They have it so backwards, okay? So for the people who were saying that, you're kind of wrong on that. So we cleared that up, okay? So then, the time before that, when it was continued, I hit up the city attorney because the city attorney told me before we went in and the judge continued it, he was like, I think I can get them to take a deal. And he was like, if we take off DV, harassing communications. And he said, we're not going to... he's not going to go to jail 9 times out of 10. But the DV part, I said, well, what does that do? I said, let me ask you this. What does DV do? So I been knew that he wasn't going to jail. I been knew that. So I said, what does having DV on a charge do versus not? He said, well, when you have a DV, whatever, you can't have weapons. You can't, own a weapon. You can't, they take the flag off, some kind of flag that's put on for, I guess, employment purposes. So first of all, I'm dealing with somebody who works for themselves, so that doesn't matter. Second of all, what we all know in terms of our community is 9 times out of 10, not all the time, but 9 times out of 10, you can tell somebody they ain't have a weapon. That don't mean they ain't gonna have one. Let's keep it a bug. Just because you say that somebody ain't supposed to have a weapon doesn't mean they're not gonna have one. Okay? So then it became but I still said no. I still said no. I still said no. Fast forward to, I think there was some time in between that continuous, like months. So maybe about a month or so before this final court date came up, right? Before this final court date came up, I hit up the city attorney. I said, hey, I said, you know what? I'm ready for this to be over. I'm tired. I was like, whatever, reach out and see if they want to do a plea for harassing communications. The DV part can come off since it don't really do nothing for real noise. That can come off. Let's move on. So the answer was no. Didn't want the deal. Okay, not a problem. Then the week of court or week before court or whatever, I got an email from the city attorney saying, want to know if I would drop or something. And I said, my response was this: never. There was one word I wrote the attorney back and said, never. Because I'm not dropping nothing. Like, I'm not dropping, I'm not showing up. I'm not dropping it. So the answer was never. Never. That's all I wrote the city attorney back and said, never, in all caps. So again, for the people who want to believe that mail don't stand on business.
They get it.
They got it twisted, baby.
Ooh, they must not know about you.
All the way twisted.
They must not know about you.
So, we ended up going to court because I said never.
Nothing.
Because I said never. So fast forward to last week or whenever it was for court. Finally, this is not going to be continued this time. I'm like, okay, great. Wonderful. Not going to be continued. Now, mind you, every time we've ever gone to this courthouse and it's been continued, I don't say nothing to this man. I don't even look at this man. I don't talk to this man. And this is how I like to be in real life. Like, I don't care about what you're doing, what you got going on. I don't care about none of that. Just treat my kids well. I don't care about nothing else. Okay? So, in court, this time he chose to bring his baby mama, Coleslaw, in there. Okay, for the first time. And can I keep it a buck with y'all?
Keep it a buck.
Can I keep it a buck? Oh, this the 2 for $29. Ask Sean if those sold out already. The boss lady. Let me hold the oil, child. 2 for $29. You can mix and match scrubs, butters, oils. That's what Sean got up right now. I'm just gonna hold up a couple. I'm gonna hold up one of each: a scrub, butter, and oil. And you can mix and match them just like this. I got chocolate, butter, rose cream oil, and lemon body scrub. You can mix and match them just like that. So, anywho, then, even with that, if I can keep it a buck with y'all, right? I'm gonna keep it a buck. I didn't care. I didn't care. 2 for $29, 3 for $49. Mix and match, okay? Scrubs, butters, and oils. When you add them to your cart, you will see it, okay? I didn't care, y'all. I didn't care. Still didn't pay them no mind and look they way, wasn't checking for them, okay? At all. Ask Sean how many of them left. You asked him. Mm-hmm. One checking at all, y'all. I did not care, okay? I don't know. I think that at the end of the day for me, yeah, she was at court, child. This time, not all the other times, but this time, okay? And I think because for me, what y'all don't know that I know, I already know that she be over there and around my kids and stuff. So it's like that part is already done. Like, let me see how I can say it. Mad about what? Angry about what? Like, okay, she here. So the only thing, if I can keep it a buck with y'all, the only thing that I was more so concerned about was me maintaining my own composure because of the disrespect and her continuously talking about me. That has nothing to do with Martel. Okay? Nothing. Nothing. So the only thing that I personally was concerned about was making sure that I acted right up in this courthouse because of the things she does and says about me, my children. Okay? I don't care nothing about what they got going on. They can be together today, not together next week. They fuss all the time anyway, from my understanding. Back and forth, break up, back together, break up, back together, fussing, cussing, crying, running out the house behind each other, all that shit. So I don't really care. I didn't really care. Okay? Like, it's nothing to be proud of, and I don't care nothing about it. Okay? I'm just keeping it real. So, whatever. So, I'm still
keeping it a buck.
Yes, keeping it a buck. But y'all keeping it a buck and be buying while I'm talking, okay? So I'm still cool, calm, and collected. You know, the judge goes through the whole list of everybody that's there. Everybody that's there. All right, they go through the whole list. Give me one of these. Let me put one of them. Let me put one of my sample of the song. Ask Sean how many boss babies are left. Let me open this. So y'all, I'm sitting in there minding my business. The judge called out everybody's names. Who's there? You know, you got to show up in court on time and all that. Okay, sit there through that. You asked how many left? All that. Because this is what I'm putting on now. Y'all know it's 2 for 29, 3 for 39. And so, I'm still cool. Then, guess what happens? The city attorney comes out to me. Okay. Then the city attorney comes out to me and says, so, they want to do the deal. The plea deal. Harassing communications, the DVR. Which, remember, this was something I offered a month ago. Before last week. Right? I'm putting on Boss Baby stuff. She finna pin it back up here. I'm putting on the ones inspired by Boss Baby. Because these were, actually, I'm going to be real with y'all. All my kids love these nails. But I just love her reaction to it. She really, really loved it. So, anywho, but like a typical narc, you know, when you could have did it, it could have been over with all that time ago. This is what I'm putting on right here, the Boss Baby Duo. Bring me a cream too, Canadians. I think I got a cream over there as well. I can show them what the cream does. And y'all, they smell so good. It's plum, vanilla, and freesia floral. So anywho, I'm like, okay, now tell me again. Y'all know I said, now tell me again what the difference will be. So I let him explain it to me again. And I already told y'all, we already know.
No cream.
Okay, you know, okay. So open up. There's not one that's open. Okay, open up one of them for me. Look in there in the closet. Oh, give me one of those. One of her creams. And it's only 30 of these, y'all. So hurry up and get them while you can. 30 of these that I have left. They sold out on the live except like 30. Well, I thought they were all gone. I guess I miscounted because I had like 30 left. So literally, you got one. Thank you. So literally, I was like, now tell me again now what this gonna do. Okay, like I said, DV or not, okay, they work for themselves. That's not gonna affect no employment. Okay, weapons, people can carry weapons if they want to carry them. They don't care. Okay, whatever. So this can be over now, like done, capiche, caboose, because I'm tired. Yes. Okay, well, can you do me a favor and make it clear that if anything comes out from these parties, ain't gonna be no nothing. It will be to the highest maximum consequence that there is, right? Okay, sure, he said. I will do it. Okay, great. I'm good then. So, did y'all catch what I just said? Did y'all catch what I just said? I said, I was inquired and asked. Because you do know I had to agree and say yes to it. Did y'all catch that? So, in y'all's mind, would y'all think that somebody would be like, man, dang, whoo, thank you, ooh, mercy, thank you, God, happy, jumping on cloud 20, 10, 50 and all? Would you think that that's what it would be? I want to see. Thank you, God. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you, God, right? Oh, this so, look at that. Thank you, God. I know, boy, I got this, boy. I like to mix the glow and the cream together. So then you be like, oh, thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you. So then we go into the courts. The plea stuff is signed. And to be real with y'all, I'm good. I'm straight. At this point, again, I got so much great stuff going on over here. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to move on. Like, life is good. I mean, life is good, okay? So I'm good. You're not finna get away scot-free. You're taking a plea deal that you did that the last time, but appealed it. For what? To take another plea deal? Okay, bet. And then tried to sit up down that stage and act like it was a whole big reason you took it. Okay. So anyway, because you're guilty. So anyway, I'm good. I'm like, you know what? I'm ready to move on. Life is great. I'm not really checking, okay? But back to the people who love to say that I'm bitter. Oh yeah, he had to get up there and say, when the judge asked, how do you plead? He had to say guilty. And it was funny, he looked at his attorney when the judge, I don't think he knew he was going to have to say that. Oh, wow. So he said, guilty. Guilty. So, you know you guilty. You've been guilty. This could have been done and over. Right? What we appeal it for anyway? What you appeal it for? So anywho, all right, bet. That's done. Over. I'm like, I'm good. I'm straight. I'm ready to move on. Keep moving on. Living my life. I'm living my best life. Yes. Ain't going back and forth with you. Come on. I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you. Yes. I'm living my best life. Right? I'm good. I am good. Okay? Sean said she ready. Ready for what? It's been up, ain't it? Oh, okay.
It's fixed.
Yeah, this the boss baby. Just tell the group they up here. Go to when you post in the room, tell the duos are pinned right now. Because it was like 30 of them that wanted this duo. Okay? And they're $17 off. So, anywho, this is the boss baby glow and cream I'm putting on. So, I let it be what it was. Didn't drop it. Nope. Didn't not show up so it could be dropped. Nope. Went through and you got that charge. Because sometimes what I'm learning is people get used to getting off and then it makes them feel like they're untouchable. Okay? So, now we not doing that. You gonna have this charge. You know, we not doing that. You gonna have this charge for what you did. Because it's a lot of other things I've let you get away with. You gonna have this one, boo. Somebody said becoming a monster. Absolutely. So, again, I'm not looking at them. I'm not talking on them. I'm not doing none of that. 2 for $29. Any butter scrub and oil. Add it to your cart. 2 of them. Butter scrub, oil. And you'll see it $29.
Y'all can go ahead and shop down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Shopping cart 14.
Yep. Shopping cart. There's a cart. Number 14. Just go on and shop. So, ask Sean to add some lip plumpers too, because I see some people asking for lip plumpers. Tell her to do the lip plumpers. She'll know what the price of doing the ass. So anyway. Then, okay, then after that, you leave on out, you know, I ain't checking, I ain't looking, so watch this. So, I'm gonna give it to y'all. I'm gonna give y'all the play-by-play. Because some people gonna learn from this. I'm gonna give y'all play-by-play. The blueprint. Because some people are going to be able to learn from this situation and apply it to their situations, okay? Yes. All of that. And it's going to bless some folks. But I want to tell y'all, so as soon as, because you don't know what could have happened had I gone ahead and said, no, please, give it to the jury, right? You don't know what you could have got, right? So that was me extending just a little bit of grace because I'm ready to just move on, really. I'm really tired of this. This has been going on for over a year. Okay? So then, it's all done and over. So I walk out the courtroom. Not the courthouse yet. Out the courtroom. Okay? I walk out the courtroom. I'm standing, me and my security are standing right here in front of the elevator. This is the elevator right here in front of us. There's a man in front of us, and then there's us. And the courthouse elevators are kind of slow. They are. But we're waiting for the courthouse elevators, okay? And I'm sharing this because if you're just coming in, I told y'all earlier, just because I'm not on TV no more, I'm not finna make you think that you finna play with me in private and harass me in private and ain't nobody gonna know about it, okay? So, standing right here in front of the elevator, or that my story won't be told. How about that? Standing in front of the elevator, guess what? Him and his baby mama come and just get in front of us. Like, stand right here, baby. Let me show you. Let me show you. Stand right here. You, me. You, me, and Jason.
Okay.
Okay? Stand in front of the elevator.
No.
Yes, ma'am.
No, they did.
Yes, ma'am.
No.
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna do it one more time.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am.
Replay. Do a replay.
Do a replay.
Did I really see that? What? No.
Yes, ma'am, Miss
Wow.
Deborah. So watch this. I'm giving it to y'all.
Oh.
Wow.
So, now mind you, I'm already, like, I have been sitting, I text a few of my friends, like, girl, guess who up in here? Please just say a prayer for me. I need to, like, I understand what's at stake for me. I understand, and I think that's what made me cry earlier, is because the stuff I want to do, I can't do. And I am proud of myself. I am proud of myself, y'all. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of the God that's in me. I'm proud of all of that because y'all just don't know. Because I had said because I never see this girl, and I had said no matter where I see her, when I see her, I'm tearing that ass up. And it has nothing to do with my ex. It has everything to do with how you disrespected me and how you come for my children as well. That's what it has to do.
Wow, Curvies, and that's just part one. Melody has a lot to say, and she is nobody's punk. Baby Shirts and Coleslaw better watch out. That's all I know. I'm not even watching the season, but I am watching her lives. Anyway, leave your thoughts in the comments. Smash that like button. Smash the subscribe button. I'll see you in the next video.